Hi there. Hope you have a fantastic day today. This lesson, I will teach you how to calculate area of circles. Of course, there is a PDF versions on the description below for you to download so you can work with me. Otherwise, let's go straight into it. First one, we need to calculate the area of these circles correct to one decimal place. So first of all, we know that area of a circle is pi r square. Pi times the radius square. So let me just write this down. So A is pi r square. So therefore, the radius of this circle is 6 centimeters. So therefore, this will give me pi times the radius square, that is 6 square. Now I just put on a calculator. So I just go shift pi times 6 square. So there you go, correct to one decimal place. So that will give me 113.1 because after 0 is 9. So more than 5. So therefore 113.1 square centimeters. So that is equal to 113.1 square centimeters. So there you go. Please pause the video and try this to yourself. Hi there, I'm back. How did you go? Let me go through them with you. Before I do that, please do not forget to give me a thumb up and subscribe if you haven't done so you can help me to grow my channel. So part B. So we know that area of a circle is pi r square. Pi times the radius square. So A is equal to pi r square. So that is pi times r is the radius here is 9 centimeters. So we times 9 square, the radius square. That will give me, so I just go shift pi times 9 square. So there you go, 254.469 and so on, correct to one decimal place. So 254.5 square centimeters because the number after 4 is 6, so greater than 5. So add 1 to 4, become 5. 254.5. So 254.5 square centimeters. Do not forget the units, okay? Now, part C. So we know that area of the circle is pi r square. The radius in this case here is 4.5. So that will give me equal to pi times the radius 4.5 square. That is equal to, so I just go shift pi times 4.5 square. There you go, 63.617 and so on. So correct to one decimal place. So 63.6 because the number after 6 is 1, less than 5. So 63.6. So 63.6 square centimeters. So there you go, and I hope you got it correct. Please pause the video and try this one yourself. Hi there, I'm back. How did you go? Let me go through them with you. So part D, we know that area of a circle is pi r square. And the radius is 6.7. So that will give me pi times 6.7 square. That is shift pi times 6.7 square. So there you go, 141.0 0, 2, and so on. So correct to one decimal place. The number after 0 is 2. So less than 5. So the answer should be 141.0. 141.0 square millimeters. And don't forget the units, okay? Part E. So we know that area is pi r square. And the radius is 11.6 millimeters. So that is pi times 11.6 square. And that will give me, I'll just go, shift pi times 11.6 square. So there you go, 422.73 and so on. Correct to one decimal place, 422.7, because after 7 is 3, less than 5. So we just write as it is. So that is equal to 422.7. And the unit is square millimeters. So there you go. Part F. So we know that area is pi r square. And the radius is 9.6. So that is equal to pi times 9.6 square. Equal, that is shift pi times 9.6 square. So there you go. 298.52 and so on. So after 5 is 2. So therefore the answer should be 289.5. So 289.5 square millimeters. Okay. So there you go. Second one. We need to calculate the area of this circle correct to two decimal place. So first of all, we know that the area of a circle is pi r square. Let me just write this down first. So the area is pi r square. But then the circle here, 7 centimeters, is from this end to the other end and pass through the center. So it's a diameter. So therefore, the radius is half of the diameter. So that means 7 divided by 2. So that will give me 3.5. That is the radius of this circle here. So now we just substitute into the formula. So that is pi times the radius, that is 3.5 square. That will give me, so just go shift pi times 3.5 square. So there you go, 38.48 and so on, correct to two decimal place. So the number after 8 is 4. So this means that's 38.48, okay? So 38.48 square centimeters. So there you go. Now, please pause the video and do this yourself. Hi there, I'm back. How did you go? Let me go through them with you. So first of all, we know that the area of a circle is pi r square. And the diameter in this circle here is 8. Don't forget, okay? So the radius r is 8 divided by 2. So the answer is 4. So that will give me pi times 4 square is equal to shift pi times 4 square. So there you go, 50.265 and so on. So the answer is 50.27 because the number after 6 is 5. So halfway, we need to add 1 to 6. So the answer is 50.27. So 50.27 square centimeters. So there you go. And I hope you got it correct. Part C. Area of a circle is pi r square. R is the radius, don't forget. And then the diameter is 13 in this case. So therefore, the radius is half of the diameter. So this means that half of 13. Or 13 divided by 2. So that will give me 6.5. So that is the radius of the circle. So area equal pi times 6.5 square. I just go shift pi times 6.5 square. So there you go. 132.732 and so on. Correct to 2 decimal place. Mean we write up to 2 numbers after decimal point. So the number after 3 is 2. So less than 5. So therefore, we just keep the 73. So that is 132.73. So 132.73 square centimeters. So there you go. And I hope you got it correct. Please stop the video and try these yourself. Hi there, I'm back. How did you go? Let me go through them with you. So we know that area is pi r square. And in this case, the radius, so r is 6.82, we divided by 2. So that should give me, so if you put down a calculator, you should get 3.41, right? Half of the diameter is the radius. So let me just write this down. That is pi times 3.41 square. That is shift pi times 3.41 square. So there you go, 36.53, correct to 2 decimal place. So 36.53 square millimeters. And don't forget your units, okay? Part E. So 8.4 is the diameter. So the radius is half of that. So half of 8.4. So that is R is equal to 4.2. Okay, 8.4 divided by 2 is 4.2. So the area is pi r square. And that is equal to pi times the radius square. So 4.2 square. So shift pi times 4.2 square. There you go. 55.417 and so on. Correct to 2 decimal place. 55.42. So equal 55.42 square millimeters. So there you go. Part F. So the radius is 13.8 divided by 2. So that is equal to, I just go 13.8 we divide by 2. That will do 6.9 millimeters. So 6.9 millimeters. Okay, that is the radius of the circle. And we know that the area is pi times the radius square. And the radius is 6.9. So it's equal to pi times 6.9 square. That is pi times 6.9 square. So there you go, 149.571. After 7 is 1. So we just write 149.57. 149.57 square millimeters. So there you go. Question number 3. So we need to calculate the radius of each of these circles, and the area is given. So first of all, we know that area of a circle is pi r square, right? So let me write this down. So area is pi r square, and we need to find the radius, that is r. And the area in this case here is 78.5. So A is 78.5. So 78.5 is A. So don't forget, okay? A is this. So now equal to pi times the radius square. And to work this out, so I divided by pi on both sides because we need to solve for the radius. So if I divide this by pi, like this, I divide this by pi, that cancel out. So let me just write radius square here. R square is, let's just go, 78.5 divided by pi, shift pi. So that is R square. So let me just write this down. 24.99 will do for now. So 24.99. So therefore R is equal to square root of this. So 24.99. That is, therefore R equal square root. Press the answer button. So there you go, 4.99 and so on, correct to one decimal place. So 4.9. But then after the 9 is another 9, so more than 5. So we plus 1 on top of 9. So instead of 4.9 become 5, okay, 5.0, one decimal place. So 5.0 and the unit is centimeters because the area is square centimeters. So the radius must be centimeters. Please stop the video and try these to yourself. Hi there, I'm back. How did you go? Let me go through them with you. So first of all, area of a circle, A, is pi r square. And the area A is this. This is A. So we just substitute that number in. So 50.27 equal pi times the radius square. So I just get rid of the pi by divided by pi on both sides first. So I divide this by pi, divide this by pi. So I just go 50.27 divided by pi. So there you go, 16.00 and so on. So let me just write this down. So 16, so r square is 16.00. So now r equal with square root of that, okay? Opposite of square is square root. So 16.00. So that is square root, answer equal. So 4.0. 4.0. So therefore, the radius is 4.0. And I hope you got it correct. Part C. So the area A is pi r square. And the radius is, we need to work it out. Whereas area is this. So now we just replace with that. So 113.1 equal pi times the radius square. Now we just need to solve for the radius. So I just divide by pi on both sides. So I just divide this by pi. Of course, I need to do the same thing on this side. That cancel out. So r square equal 113.1 we divide by pi, shift pi equal 36.0 and so on. So 36.00. So this means that r is equal, I take square root on both sides because opposite of square is square root. So I just take square root of 36.00. That will give me, therefore, r is equal to, so I just go square root the answer. So there you go, 6.00 and so on. Correct to one decimal place, 6.0. And the unit is centimeters. So same as part B here. Don't forget the unit, centimeters. Okay, so there you go. I hope you got all of them correct. Please stop the video and try this one yourself. Hi there, I'm back. How did you go? Let me go through them with you. So we know that A is pi r square. And the radius is, we need to work it out. And the area in this case is 29. So 29 is A, equal pi times r square. So I just need to divide this by pi, divide this by pi. That cancel out. So therefore, r square equal 29 divided by shift pi. So there you go, 9.23 and so on. Let me just write 9.23 for now. So 9.23. R is equal to square root 9.23. Because opposite of square is square root. So I just go square root answer. So there you go, 3.038 and so on, correct to one decimal place. So after 0 is 3, so less than 5. So the answer is 3.0. So therefore, R is 3.0 and the unit is centimeters. So there you go. I hope you got it correct. Part E. A is pi r square and the radius is 201.6 equal pi times the radius square. And I just divide by pi on this side, get rid of this by divide by pi on both sides, of course. There you go. So r square is equal to 201.6 divided by pi. There you go, 64.17 and so on. Let me just write this down first, okay? 64.17. So r equals square root of that. So 64.17. So that will give me square root answer. So there you go, 8.01 and so on, correct to one decimal place. So after 0 is 1, so less than 5. So therefore, the answer should be 8.0. So 8.0 centimeters. So there you go, and hope you got it correct. Part F. So we know that area is pi r square. And the area in this case here is 318.16 is pi times the radius square. Then what I do, I solve for r, so I divide this by pi, get rid of pi first, divide this. That cancel out. So we have r square equal, just go, 318.16 we divide by pi. So there you go, 101.27 and so on. So let me just write this down, 101.27, and we square root of that, of course. So r equal 101.27 square root. So therefore, r equal, we just go square root, answer. So there you go, 10.06 and so on, correct to one decimal place. So it should be 10.1. So 10.1, the unit is centimeters. So there you go, and hope you got it correct. Question number 4. So we need to find the diameter of each of these circles and correct to 2 decimal place. And we know the area is given. So first of all, we know that area of a circle is pi r squared. R is, we need to work it out. Then we times 2 will give us the diameter. Don't forget, okay? Diameter is 2 times the radius, because the radius is half of the diameter. So we just need to work out the radius first, okay? And then we times 2. So area is 300.5. That is equal to pi times the radius square. And what I do, I divide this by pi, and I divide this by pi. But cancel out. So r squared is 300.5 divided by pi. 95.65 and so on. So 95.65, and we square root on both sides. So that means the radius is square root of 95.65. So that is equal to, we just square root the answer. So there you go, 9.78. So 9.78. And that is the radius. But we need to work out the diameter. So we just go, diameter is 2 times the radius. So we just go d equal 2 times 9.78. So I just go answer times 2 equal. So there you go, 19.56, correct to 2 decimal place. So the answer is, so that is equal to 19.56 centimeters. So there you go, that is the diameter of the circle here. Okay, part A. Please stop the video and try this one yourself. Hi there, I'm back. How did you go? Let me go through them with you. So we know that area is pi r squared. So we need to work out the diameter. But first of all, we need to work out the radius first, because the radius is half of a diameter. So therefore, to work out diameter, we'll work out the radius. So then the diameter is 2 times the radius, okay? So now area is 95.8. Is pi r squared. Then what I do, I divide this by pi. I divide this by pi. That cancel out. So the radius square equal. So just go 95.8 we divide by pi. So there you go, 30.494 and so on. So let me just write this down first. 30.49 we do for now, 30.49, and then r equal square root of that, because opposite of square is square root. So 30.49 we square root of that. So that is square root answer. So there you go, 5.52 for now, okay? So 5.52 2. And we need to work out the diameter. So therefore, diameter is 2 times the radius, 5.52. That is equal to, I just go answer times 2. So there you go. Correct to 2 decimal place, 11.04. Okay, 11.04 centimeters. That is the diameter of this circle here. I hope you got it correct. Part D. Again, area is pi r square. And we know that the area is 210.6 is equal to pi times the radius square. So now I just get rid of this pi and I have to divide by pi on this side as well. So now r square equal 210.6 divided by pi. So there you go. 67.036 and so on. Let me just write correct to 2 decimal place first. You can write 67.03 or 04, doesn't really matter, okay? Because we're going to use all the number on the calculator anyway. So 67.04 and square root of that. R equal 67.04 square root. That is square root, the answer. So there you go, 8.19, that will do for now. So 8.19. So therefore, diameter equal 2 times the radius, or the radius times 2. That will give me answer times 2. So there you go, 16.38, correct to 2 decimal place. So 16.38 centimeters. So there you go, and I hope you got it correct. Please stop the video and try this one yourself. Hi there, I'm back. How do you go? Let me go through them with you. So we know that area of a circle is pi r square. And the area is 316 is equal to pi r square. So I just divide this by pi, divide this by pi. That is r square equal 316 divided by shift pi. 100.59 for now. Okay, 100.59. So the radius is square root of that because opposite square is square root. So 100.59 we square root of this. That is equal to square root answer 10.03 for now, because after 2 is 9. So we add 1 to 2, become 3. So 10.03. So therefore, the diameter is 2 times the radius. 10.03. That is equal to answer times 2. So 20.06, correct to 2 decimal place. 20.06 centimeters. So there you go. I hope you got it correct. Part E. So area is pi r square. And the area is 105.8 equal pi times the radius square. And what I do, I get rid of this pi, divide by pi, divide by pi. That cancel out. So that means r square equal, that is 105.8 we divided by pi. There you go. 33.68 for now. So 33.68. And R is square root of that. 33.68. And that will give me square root answer. There you go. 5.80 for now. 5.80. So the diameter is 2 times the radius. So D equal 5.80 times 2. That is answer times 2. So there you go. 11.61. 11.61 centimeters. And don't forget the units. Okay. I hope you got it correct. Last one. So area is pi r square. Okay. And area is 59.8. Pi times r square. And we just need to divide this by pi. And we need to divide this by pi. Cancel out. And the radius square is 59.8 divided by pi. There you go. Let me just write 19.03 for now. So 19.03, and the radius is square root of 19.03. R is 19.03 square root. That is square root, the answer. So 4.36. So 4.36. So therefore the diameter is 2 times the radius. That is 4.36. That is equal to, so I just go answer times 2. So there you go. 8.73. Correct to 2 decimal place. So 8.73 centimeters. So there you go. I hope you got it correct. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.